is scheduled for one fall. And is a #1 contender match for the Cale Murphy Memorial Championship. Introducing first, from Brooklyn, New York, weighing 185 pounds, Carter Mason.
Here comes Carter Mason. He talks the talk, but he walks the walk.
You know, it's interesting, Sideshow. He may be the one man in Chinlock who is more hated than his opponent tonight, CJ Felony.
CJ Felony and Carter Mason. Notice both of them wearing some sort of tactical gear coming into this match here.
Well, they won't need it from each other. I think they're going to need that protection from the fans.
These two are going to tear this place down if the fans don't tear it down for them.
Right. You know, an interesting photograph that could be taken in the ring right now with our very own John Cena Broadzilla. Meanwhile, Mr. Mason looking more like John Cena circa 2003.
Well, come on now.
Accompanied to the ring by Deacon Mays from San Quentin Penitentiary, weighing 245 pounds, CJ Felony!
Here he comes, CJ Felony, former heavyweight champion, former Cale Murphy Memorial champion, probably future Cale Murphy Memorial champion. I would say future tag champion. I don't know who his tag team partner is going to be, but it doesn't matter. He's going to win it. Future Chinlock women's champion. You name it, he's going to win them all.
Well, you talk about who could his tag team partner be. Last time we were here live at Chinlock Meltdown, we found a new associate for CJ Felony, one Deacon Mays.
Deacon Mays, a monster of a man who almost put the good boy Jack Russell out of commission for good. Sent him flying off the side of the ring through a table. The good boy Jack Russell had several stitches put in the back of his head. He was taken to hospital immediately after that match. Surprisingly, he's here tonight.
Well, I was talking with Jack before the show. I was shocked. It was actually 6 staples and a nasty concussion.
He was in rough shape following that match, and it's all thanks to this man and his associate Deacon Mays.
Yes, Deacon Mays making his debut at Chinlock Meltdown. Good boy Jack Russell had beaten CJ Felony, but after the match, right through a table onto the concrete floor.
CJ doing it alone tonight, though, I noticed.
Yeah. I'll tell you, Chinlock Nation, if you missed that match, do yourself a favor, go on the Chinlock Wrestling Facebook page and look it up. It was something.
Ooh! I could hear that through the vest.
Yes, what a chop. Carter Mason with something to prove here, as I was mentioning, on a bit of a losing streak. Lost out to Ryan Rogan in the first round of the #1 contenders tournament for the Chinlock Heavyweight Championship. He's lost to Nick Sullivan, although again, really good showings, hard-fought matches, just couldn't get the W. He's got something to prove here, Sideshow.
Carter Mason's got something to prove, but he's also got someone who's looking to prove something right across the ring from him, and he is dominating so far, and that man is CJ Felony.
CJ Felony outlasted Jack Russell at Chinlock Meltdown in a dog collar match. That was something.
It was brutal, an absolutely brutal showing between the two of them. This one, without any stipulations, this is a singles match. There are rules to this match, and I can see it being just as brutal with another knee right to CJ's face.
Carter Mason with that high impact offense, likes to take to the air, likes to give it 110%. But again, you know, no love lost between him and Chinlock Nation. again, when you've got public enemy number 1 and CJ Felony with the crowd uniformly behind him, you know how hated you are in Carter Mason.
You gotta be hated pretty bad if these people are cheering for CJ Felony, because hey, CJ Felony happens to be a close personal friend of mine, and he is, and he will tell you himself, one of the most despicable people I know. CJ Felony with a height, a reach, and size advantage, but you look, Carter Mason is going to keep wearing down CJ, but if CJ can get back on his feet, I don't know if he's going to get back on his feet this way, but if he can get back on his feet, he can use his power to get back into this match. But Carter is doing exactly what he should be, keeping the big man down.
One of the most well-conditioned wrestlers here at Chinlock Wrestling. He's got a Ferrari engine under there. You know, again, that high-impact, missile-like offense with such precision, right into the joints, right into the soft spots.
There's the power.
There's the power advantage. Yep, absolutely. Oh, and look, no, but look at, there's Carter stopping the power, catching, but taking a nasty back elbow right above the right eye into the eyebrow, off the top. CJ Felony, a huge splash. 1, 2, up, out at 2.5.
That is a lot of body coming down on you from that second rope.
I was thinking that CJ Felony, certainly with the weight advantage, you add that height off that second rope, and my goodness, I'm surprised Carter did kick out. Oh, down to the knee. That's one way to take away the size advantage, is cut down at the knees.
Go right down below the knees. You're going to take him out at the legs. He can't get up on his feet. He doesn't have much of an advantage in this match. Carter knows it.
No, absolutely. And look at Carter. Carter smiling, putting the pressure around CJ Felony into this headlock.
You know what? I got to tell you, I look forward to either one of these men stripping the title from Geriatric and Danny Franchise.
Well, that is if they survive the next match with, a match coming forward later tonight with, again, Danny Franchise defending the Cale Murphy Memorial Championship against Frankie Mack.
Frankie Mack, of course, has been seen here at Chinlock Wrestling a number of times as well.
Oh,
wow.
A huge stunner. Ooh, right to the jaw. That's wobbled. That's wobbled, Carter. Off the ropes. Huge lariat clothesline. Back elbow. Carter's back up,
to
back
the legs,
to that
back
knee.
to the legs.
That left knee seems to be giving CJ Felony a little trouble. Oh, but not the right one. Big boot right in the mush. That's one way to stop a Scud missile. Oh, kick out at 2.5.
CJ Felony will always find a way to get back on top. He will do what it takes to get back on top, and he's showing it here tonight.
Into the corner. Across the ring, coming with a full head of steam, and a nice running neck breaker by CJ Felony. Down he goes. Cover, no, hook the leg, too, and nope, didn't have the legs there, Sideshow. 2.5.
Carter Mason, I'm telling you, he's got too much gas in the tank. Carter Mason, he's got more wind in him than just about anybody back in that locker room, and he's still holding up against a monster of a man.
Yes.
In CJ Felony. Look at this.
So suplex. Slide over. Oh, a nice ripcord jumping knee. Nice super kick right under the chin.
CJ Felony.
1, 2. Oh, nice deep leg cover. 2.5.
He woke up from his nap early there.
Well, I think he just kicked out just on instinct there, Sideshow. I'll tell you, that super kick caught him. You can see the after effects right now.
These people chanting, "You can't wrestle," at Carter Mason. I take exception to that.
There's a lot of things that Carter Mason is. Can't wrestle, I don't think, is one of them.
Carter Mason is a fantastic wrestler. Like him or hate him, Carter Mason is one of the one of the best in-ring performers here in Chinlock Wrestling, and he's showing it to us right now.
Under the clothesline. Oh, a nice variation of the Claymore kick. Deep leg cover. Oh, and that was at a 2 7/8.
It's going to take a little more than that to keep CJ Felony down, but Carter Mason looking frustrated right now. Well, if he can use that frustration, I think he's got a win here tonight.
Yeah, I think he might be frustrated. Don't think he caught all of that Claymore along the shoulder rather than under the chin. Had it been under the chin after that super kick, I think it would have been lights out for CJ.
Oh, what are you doing?
What are you doing with our referee, Carter? No, he's fine there. And no,
that was
CJ
close.
Stopped.
CJ Felony.
Watch Carter though in the corner. What's he got there, Sideshow?
Oh!
What was that?
That title he wears around his neck.
Oh, deep leg
One,
I don't
two,
think. Oh, and he's
three.
not.
It's over.
It's over.
Carter Mason
Carter Mason
will now face whoever the Cale Murphy Memorial Champion is.
And
There it is right
There it
there.
is right there.
That
You
necklace he
saw it.
wore into the ring.
The irony.
Carter Mason will
using a
face
title
the
to
Cale
win.
Murphy Memorial Champion. Oh,
Yeah,
here's Deacon
there's
Mays.
Deacon Mays. There he is. Again, Chinlock Nation, we were introduced to this monster, Deacon Mays, at Meltdown. Walking out to check on CJ.
Deacon Mays not happy. I think CJ told him no. Don't go after Carter. Now's not the time.
Carter endearing himself to our Chinlock Nation fans as always. And there's Deacon Mays helping CJ Felony out.
Deacon Mays, who almost ended the career of the good boy Jack Russell.
But you know, second show in a row he's had to help CJ Felony through that curtain.
Oh, I don't
CJ
know.
survived
I don't
that
know
war
about
last
that.
time around.
I don't know.